Give me 3 minutes and I will show you why an emergency fund is your best friend. What happens if you lose your job tomorrow, or if your car breaks down, or if you have a big medical bill? Most people panic in these situations because they have no backup plan. That is why an emergency fund is your best financial friend. What is an emergency fund? An emergency fund is money you set aside for unexpected situations, things you didn't plan for, like a job loss, hospital bills, or a sudden repair. It is not for buying clothes or going on vacation. It is for real emergencies. Why is it so important? Because life is full of surprises, and most surprises cost money. Without an emergency fund, you will either borrow from friends, swipe your credit card, or take loan, and that means you start falling into debt. But with an emergency fund, you can handle the problem without stress. How much should you have? A good rule is to save enough to cover for 3 to 6 months of your basic expenses. That means if your rent, food and bills cost $1,000 a month, you should aim for $3,000 to $6,000 in your emergency fund. If that sounds big, don't worry. You don't need all at once. You can start small. Start with a small goal. Your first goal can be $500 or $1,000. That's enough to handle many small emergencies. After that, keep adding until you reach your full target. Where should you keep your emergency fund? Keep it in a savings account that is easy to access in an emergency, but not so easy that you will spend it for fun. Don't invest in stocks or anything risky, because you need it saved and ready when life happens. How to build your emergency fund fast. Set aside a small amount from every income, even if it is $10 or $20. Put it away. You can also sell things you don't use, take a side hustle, or cut back on little luxuries for a while. Every extra dollar you save takes you closer to your goal. But what really happens when you have emergency funds? You feel safe, you feel confident. When something goes wrong, you don't panic because you have a plan. That peace of mind is priceless. Start building your emergency funds today. Even a small step will make a difference over time. Do you already have an emergency fund, or are you planning to start one? Let me know in the comments. Subscribe and like for more simple tips to help you save, invest, and grow your money.